Hello, welcome back. In this video, I want to show you how we can set up Claude Code and OpenRouter. So this setup is totally free. I will show you step by step. The first one, we have to install the Claude Code, then OpenRouter API setting, then we will link OpenRouter and Claude Code, then we will test and monitor the API usage. Okay, so let's go to the OpenRouter for installation. So firstly, we have to go to OpenRouter website so we can see step-by-step installation guide. Then we will go to documentation. Then just scroll down to the bottom so we will see the guide. Then choose the coding agent. Then we will choose a Claude Code. In this guide, we can see how we can do the step-by-step configuration for this setup. Okay, let's check. Just go to the quick stack here. Firstly, we have to install the Claude Code first. If you are already installed, you can skip this step. So I will show you from scratch. That is why I will try to install. Okay, I'm using Mac OS now, so I will use this command. Then just go to the terminal here. Okay, then paste, then run. So we have to wait maybe a minute or 2 minutes. So while waiting, I will explore OpenRouter API setting. Here, we have to go to the OpenRouter website, openrouter.ai. So you have to create an account by using your email or Gmail. So I already created. Then we will go to the setting. If you don't want to do this, go to setting and step by step, you can just click the get API key. Okay. So for the step by step here, click step setting, then API key. Now I don't have any API key right now, so I will create one for showing this demo. Create. Maybe we can give the name. So I will use just a short name, Claude Code CC. Then we can give the blank. Then expire is no. So everything is okay. So just click create. This is very important. We have to copy this key. This is only one time we can see that. Later on, we cannot see back. So just copy, click. Then we will paste to a temporary test editor. Yeah, here. I will delete it later. So maybe you can save it somewhere, this API key. So we will have to set it up in the later step. Okay. For the OpenRouter API setting, so we got the API key. Then let's go back and check our Claude Code installation. Okay, it is already done. Claude Code installation is done. So what do we need to do next is connect the Claude Code to an OpenRouter. For doing that, here, so we will use this base URL, openrouter.ai/API, then provide our API key. We already have that. Then we have to give the blank for Anthropic API key. It is kind of bypass. Okay, in here, if you want to use a ZSH, okay, now I'm using ZSH, so I will use this command and this key. The first one is we have to go and edit this .zshrc file. If you don't use .zsh, you can If you are using a maybe batch, or you have to go to this, maybe for fetch you have to go to this. So for editing this, I'm use this one, VS Code, and finding .zshrc here. So we have to put this add this line to the file. So we will copy this code, then paste in the .zshrc configuration file here. In here, we have to put our API key. The base URL is now correct. Then yeah, this is also okay. We will set blank for this one. So we will put our API key in here. Control A, yeah. We have to place our API key in here. Then click save. Okay, what is the next step? So this is the global level configuration. If you want to set it up this setting just for a project or folder, or just as like an environment variable, you can use this configuration. So maybe if you create a folder, a project folder, you have to go to that folder and create this file, this folder .clock folder, and create a new file setting.local.json and put this code. Then you have to replace your API key. Yeah, this is a project level setting. So now we are using the shell profile. So the globally in every wall in our MacBook, I can create and I can call to the clock and connect to the open router like that. Then another one thing is start a session, so we can start to use. But one more thing is we have to set it up one more thing. So that is here I will show you. So just go to the open router, then explore the model, then we will find a free model because we are using free model. Okay, just go down to the bottom. So we will use a free model router. So OpenRouter will automatically route free available model for coding our coding setup. So we just copy this yeah, did this OpenRouter slash free. Where do we put? So we will put this configuration in here. I will show you. Go to the root folder. Maybe you will see .clock after installation, this folder. So there is no setting file. We will do that settings.json. In here we will use this because we have to set it up globally. Okay, I already tested this, so don't worry. Then we will place our API key in here. So just copy this. And yeah, okay. Okay, one more thing we have to consider. Okay. Okay, let's try to connect here. We have to put another one here. This is the motor. The motors is sorry, model is here. We'll use this free. This is the model that we want to use with this entropic. Okay, just click save. Then we will go to the clock. Let's create a project folder. Okay, I will make a folder called cc Claude Code. Then I will go to cc. Okay, now I'm in here. Uh, my root folder. Then I just created this folder. Then we will call the Claude. This is the first time. So we have to configure the light mode or dark mode. So I will use light mode. Okay, so just click enter. This is just warning. So I trust this folder. Okay, now you can see that our model is now OpenRouter free. This is because let's check. By default, and the Claude Code didn't allow any third-party model. So now we bypass with the free model. So this is a clock model. Now this is our custom model. Okay, let's try to say hello, something like that. Just wait. It's now connecting to the okay, so now we got a connection with the clock and OpenRouter. So we are done installation. We are done the Open API setting, OpenRouter API setting. We now linking the OpenRouter and Claude Code. Okay, so we can see that how does this work and which model we are calling. So we can go and check here. We just simply go to your account in setting, then just go to activity. So you can see that there's a 15 request, and now we're using 314 tokens. So this is coming from this API key. Yeah, this is API key, and we can see also the log. So when we say hello from our Claude Code, it is calling to that. Yeah, here you can see that Claude Code is calling to this model. Okay, now we are setting up, and we can try to do some coding testing. Okay, let's build a website. Simple website to show welders of uh, cities. Okay, just give this prompt, and we can wait. Due to this this is using free model, so the speed can be a little bit slower, but you can now exploring the Claude Code and yeah, the power of the OpenRouter. If you are now paying for OpenRouter, you can also connect to that your specific model. So paid model, you can also link like that. Okay, so now we got a prompt to use this weather dashboard to get an API key open weather mode. So replace okay. So edit the city array. Yeah. Okay, let me know if you would like me to explain any part of the mode details. I'm changing my mind. I just want to want to know, I just want to know the global population. Let's pro using HTML like that. So while we are doing calling this and changing, so maybe we can see that here. So we can see they're connecting now, but the provider and the model is changing. Yeah. If you want to stick to one model, maybe you can do that. How can you do? So explore the model, and you can try the free, then you can find some free model. So maybe by checking, yeah, $0 for input token, $0 for output token. So you can easily check and use that model. Maybe, yeah, this is a quant 3 4b, something like that. You have to chain quant and quant 3 4b free, something like that. So you have to chain into the VS Code. Yeah, here. Yeah, you have to chain this one here. You have to chain this one. Okay. So the rest are no need to chain. So no need to chain here. Okay. Okay. So just go back and check. The main dashboard population, yeah, data, how to use, saved, and that way to open it in any browser. Will allow me to add more country, include the slash file, make it a flash real time and API. Try it out. So now we got the HTML file. So we want to, okay, let them create. Let them create it. So create that's the HTML in this project folders. Okay, just sending the messages. Okay, now we are testing and monitoring. That is also okay. So yeah, our tutorial is almost done. So just wait and see how it's going. So maybe you can easily monitor here. So, and you can also monitor any usage from here. Go back to the Claude Code. So I will close this later. Okay. Okay. For recap, I want to show you a recap. So firstly, we have to install the Claude Code. If you already installed, you can skip this step. Yeah. For installation, you have to go to this documentation, then just find guide and coding agent Claude Code. Then step by step, yeah, quick step. So just install using this command. If you're using Mac OS Linux, or if you're using Windows, you can use this. Okay, then we will set up a configuration file. So the configuration file, if you're using the CSH, so you have to go to the root folder and enter root folder. You will find .zshrc file, then edit and put this one and replace your API key. So for API key, so I show you step by step here. Just go to the your setting, then API key, then just create yeah another API key if you want. Then just put it in somewhere, and you have to save and memorize. So this is just a demo, so I just put in this test editor. Then after that, we can replace here API key. Okay, another one more thing is to get a free model. So we have to configure in the project configure. So just go to the root folder, then find the dog clock folder, then we will create the settings.json, this one. Then we will put our configuration file as mentioned in here. Only one more thing is anthropic model equal to the OpenRouter free. This is just using a router for all the free model. So maybe it can automatically selected by the OpenRouter. If you want to get a specific model, you can go here. You can go the explore models. Then you can find the free. Yeah, you can find it free. Then just copy that you like, then just replace in here. After that, you have to uh, call the clock and set it up. You have to call the clock, and you can see that that is working. So you can easily monitor in here in the open router. Then just go to your account and just activities or log. You can easily see that. Okay. So okay, now let's check, see the files in the HTML. Okay, that is good. We can just try to copy everything. Let's go and check. Okay, just copy everything. Yeah, just exit. People did. Yeah. Okay, so just create touch and the dot HTML, then nano desktop HTML. Then we can paste ours. Then yeah. So maybe we can call to that one. Open yet. Where is CC? Let's go here. Just open our yeah. This is what we got from the Claude Code and combining with the open router. This is just a demo, so maybe you can explore more and more and enjoy using the Claude Code and open router. This is totally free. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial.